This week, I want to share with you how to open a PACER account to get access to federal records. And it's very simple. I take you through it step by step. Hi, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. I'm the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, which is premium private investigator training from someone who's been there and done that, including, and this is what's important this week, the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Missing Persons and Fugitives, how to skip trace when social media fails. And in that course, I have a section on using federal records, using the PACER system. This week is a clip from that lesson. And if you like it, please check out the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Missing Persons and Fugitives. There's a free previews and things over there at ShadowAnyone.com. But I want you to keep in mind how valuable federal records are. One, because there's criminal history there you're not going to find elsewhere. There's civil history you're going to find there, lawsuits and whatnot that you're not going to find elsewhere. And bankruptcies, which are there. That's where you're going to go find them. And a lot of people hit one of these categories in their life one way or another. And the super valuable thing about this is that we're talking federal across the United States. So when you have a skip and you're really struggling, take a look at, for example, go into PACER, check maybe criminal records, and you can find that this person got, charged with something in the federal system in Wyoming or Florida or wherever they might be, nowhere near where you're really looking for them. What that allows you to do is, one, get the information that you can get at the federal level, but they got incarcerated by law enforcement in Tallahassee or in that local locality in Wyoming or wherever it may be. It gives you a great starting point for finding more information on that person, looking there at jail records, arrest records, even the court records there, because a lot of people will be processed through the county level court on their way to a federal court, just if for nothing else, for holding with the local sheriff's office in the jail. So how do you open a PACER account? Take a look at this clip, and I'll be right back with you afterwards. Let's look at the federal level at PACER. This is a public access system for federal court records. This is going to include bankruptcy, federal civil cases, and federal criminal cases, which I find to be the most interesting. But for skip tracing purposes, any one of these cases can bring up information that's helpful to you. Initially, you're going to go to the PACER website. You're going to have to create an account. There is no cost to create an account, although you do have to enter a credit card number, debit card number. And then they do charge you, if you look at pages, a very nominal amount, 10, 20 cents per page. And but they only bill you quarterly and only if you hit $30. That's just the current way it is. Read the fine print when you get your own PACER account. It's very simple to do. If you're going to work with federal records at all, I recommend it. And again, that $30, it will reset to zero at the end of the quarter if you didn't come up to $30. So you can actually look at quite a bit of records, and it's quite affordable. So let's take a look. Initially, when you sign up, here's kind of the information they're going to want from you. You can see it's all the basic type information, just a tad bit off screen. At the bottom, they also ask for an email address and a user type. And I just have gotten an individual account. You can get business, lawyer. Different accounts give you different levels of access, but they're also, don't falsify who you are. There's no advantage in that. And I'm going to show you, just even with an individual account, how much information you can get. You do have to go in and put in that credit card, like I say. There's some of the details. They do give you a thank you page. And if you read it as carefully as I did, that you will be off in no time at all. We are done. And what I like to do is just search by the national index. When you're using the case locator, you can search a variety of different ways, including by case number, which I usually do not have. So I like to search by name. It's what I have most commonly. So let's pop in a name here. And I am going to use the same guy that came up when we did our jail records search. Do you remember this guy? So it's super simple and very affordable. Again, currently that $30 number resets at the end of the quarter. You get another $30 worth of stuff for free, up to $30 that you're not going to have to be charged for. My experience is I rarely ever had to pay anything. I don't need that much of information from them to get where I'm going on a skip trace or a background check. But when I do, it's worth it. You're talking about like 20 cents a page sometimes, or even less. I think some of them are 10 cents a page. When you can get that information and bring it to a client or bring a successful resolution to a case where you're getting paid hundreds of dollars, spend the 10 or 20 cents. And if you hit that $30 mark, just count your lucky stars, because it's worth it 10 times, 20 times over. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer all that I can. In the meantime, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.